with them steppers, huh? But you can't step with us. Niggas swear they certified steppers, but don't step enough. So you be with them steppers, huh? But you can't step with us. Niggas swear they certified steppers, but don't step enough. So you be.
Welcome to the Certified Stepper Podcast. I'm your host, Smooth. This is my co-host, KP.
Yo. What's good?
Chilling, man.
AKA.
No.
You go with your AKA. Go ahead.
AKA Mr. Always in them streets.
AKA Mr. Praline over here. AKA Mr. Pecan Candy for those who know what I'm talking about. Quick funny story, man. I watched my dude pull a piece of pecan candy out his suit jacket pocket. He blew on it, and then he handed it to a female. And I think she ate it, son. So when I saw that, bro, I was like, nah, somebody need to take my motherfucking ass home.
I don't know what he's talking about, man.
I bet you don't. I bet you don't.
Hey, bro, since you always in them streets,
Oh, here we
every
go.
time I hit you up, you at Prospect, Seaside.
Negative.
I wanted to ask you, bro, when you dating, do you date multiple women at the same time, or are you in a monogamous dater?
All right, so dating.
Well, dating is in like not in a relationship.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Yeah, okay, so I ain't got no girlfriend. We talking about the dating like this is when you find no chick, right?
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, I'm dating multiple women at the same time. Absolutely.
You whore.
I mean, but why not? Why wouldn't I? Right? For me, it's like I'm not really sleeping with all of them. Like that ain't the case. That's not the goal. But like, if it's already understood that I'm a single dude and I'm trying to find somebody that I could potentially get to that level with, right? Mm-hmm. Like I ain't gonna know until I know. Most dudes, right? Like we don't know until we know. And what I mean by that is like when we got chicks we like that we putting on a pedestal that we potentially want to see what's up with, 9 times out of 10 they similar, right? Because you know we got a type, most dudes, right? And so we got to go through that phase. I got to go through that phase to see which one I think is the best suitable for me, right? So I'm rotating them through, right? The only way I can see, like, would I be interested in a monogamous dating situation, like no title? Bro, at first she gotta be bad, you know, it gotta like to me, like bad, but then like that connection gotta be like, I gotta feel like you'll never fuck over me. Yeah. Like you ain't gonna do that to me, we just don't need the title type of shit. Other than that, I don't know if I could just be like, nah, I'm finna cut off the team because you say so, and we ain't got no title. Nah.
For me, I date multiple. But I had one instance where like I met this chick and we just linked. I mean, a connection was there right at the start. And I was like, dang, shorty probably could be something. So I started fading away from the rest. Yeah. But I would right now. I date multiple. Unless it's just somebody I'm really, really feeling like that.
So you tried both sides? Yeah,
I tried both sides.
Do you have a preference over the other?
Yeah.
Like multiple?
Yeah, multiple. Man, I don't believe no man should just date one woman at a time. Like, bro, you gonna be single a long time, nigga. You gonna be single a long time.
My man said, I don't think no man should do it.
No.
Man, listen, hey, I tell people whatever floats your boat. You know what I'm saying? I just know for me, like, to me it just makes sense. Like, if I'm in the dating stage, like, of course, like, I want to see what's out there for me. Like when you try and find your person, right? You in search for that person that suits you. Yeah. But I'm also not requiring. Like I'm also not one of them dudes that's like, nah, she talked to me now, and then it's an issue whenever you go do your thing. Like you can't do both. You can't be like, nah, I'm moving how I move. You gotta wait on me, but then got a problem whenever she, you know what I'm saying? She got multiple dudes that she vetting too, right?
Yeah. You man, if you out here. And you date one woman at a time, I promise you that chick is talking to more guys.
Yeah, she doing her thing. Yeah. And that's why I'm like, I ain't gonna say I'm against it, because you do what you do, but for me, it's like, nah, like I gotta, like for me it's like, and if you keeping it real, like from an emotional standpoint, you putting all the emotions in one chick that she don't know if it's gonna work out that way. To set yourself up for what? Nah.
Then you might, like, if you only talking to one chick, you might force yourself to like have feelings for her. You know what I'm saying? Since that's all you got.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. And then, like, man, that foundation ain't never gonna last. Yeah. Like if you forcing that, you forcing anything in that situation from a feeling standpoint. Yeah. Man, you either doing that for appearance purposes, meaning like she really dope to you, and you like, dang, it'll be dope to have her as a chick from a status standpoint, or you really just somebody that's been lonely as hell to like force it. But let's flip that on his head though. Let's say like while you going through your rotation, right? Your dating cycle, trying to figure out, you know, either if you even want a relationship, and if you do decide that you want a relationship, which one you gonna pick while you going through all of that. Let's say one of them like actually is on some, yo, I wanna take this further, right? But you ain't ready yet, right? But you really like her. Like it ain't something that you be like, nah, I don't care if I lose, I ain't on that. I really like her. Like how would you like string that situation along and like keep her around?
Yeah, I'd be like, look, shorty, I really like you, but I ain't ready for a relationship right now. And I'd probably just come with some bullshit reason like, man, my ex really hurt me. And, my ex really hurt me, and you know, I'm just ain't ready right now.
You gonna play on her emotion?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's crazy. he said, I don't even want to lose you, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel, but for me, when I think about it, it's like, yeah, because I mean, I've had that situation before, like where you just like, dang, I ain't there yet, but come on now, we can't keep doing this, right? So like, yeah, you start speaking all kind of stuff, right? You start talking to her all sweet.
I think gonna say the right things.
You start doing extra shit, you know, just because gifts might increase and shit like that. But like for me, it's like you gotta understand it's a thin line though, cause like once you start doing that shit, and then she feel like I can get him. If he ain't trying to be on this with me, then I can get this out of him type of situation. Then it becomes a game. And I ain't finna play the game. Like so I'll do it to an extent, but like once I realize that she pushing the issue and it's like I know I ain't there, bro, I'm just gonna be like, man, listen, I gotta let you fly. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna string it as long as I can. Cause like if you think about it, if you know how to explain shit very well, like you just said, play on emotions or something, you can get away with it for a while. But when a chick fed up, bro, like when she just like, listen, this either gonna be we moving here or we parting ways. Like when she fed up and you gotta make a decision.
I only had that experience when I wasn't ready though. Yeah, I wasn't ready. I actually used that. No, I didn't use that excuse. That's when I was like the last chick, one of the last chicks I dated, like she was ready and I wasn't ready. Yeah. But that's when I was dealing through all like the anxiety and stuff. Yeah. And I told her about that, and that's why I strung her along.
Yeah. I mean, that's low key a valid reason though. Like I don't want to kind of bring you into this bullshit, right? So it's like, and that's another thing too, really quickly, is that string it along thing, but that's a thin line, boy, because like just like when I get to thinking about it, and even in my past experiences, when you stringing a female along and it's a dead end, like she looking at it like, yo, I got time invested, like serious time invested, and if she turn around and see that you either one still on the same bullshit, or even worse, that you chose somebody else, yo, it's fuck you forever.
Oh, shorty gonna hate you.
Yeah, it's like because like they take that shit seriously. So for me, it's like I string you along to an extent, and then I got to communicate to you like,
But see, like with that chick I dated, I told her what it was. Yeah. Like when I stringed her along.
Yeah, because I was about to say, boy, that's gonna be a tricky one.
Yeah. So when we talk about that, I wanted to ask you, since you date multiple. And we both live in Houston, on the south side. Like, you know, Houston, it's big, but it's still small. Oh yeah. You see people at the same different spots.
Oh yeah, we moving all in the same circle.
So when you go,
for sure.
So when you go on your dates, do you take the females to the same spots?
Hell no. Nah. I'm getting hella creative with my dates. If I'm being real with you, like I'm talking about like I'm planning picnics in the park. You know what I'm saying? With like lunch and wine and shit. Like I'm going to like drive-in movie theaters. I'm scheduling all that, art museums, candle making classes, like real shit. Shit, poetry night, comedy slams, all that shit. I'm doing. I'd even like schedule some shit like a hiking trail. Like I actually done this. I scheduled like a little hiking trail, find a little trail, then go grab some lunch. Cause like for me, when I'm thinking about the women that I'm dating, that I'm trying to vet to be an actual woman of mine. Like bro, like I'm trying to show you I'm dating this way for two reasons. One, I'm trying to see what you on, and then two, I'm trying to show you that like there's a culture side of me. Like it's more to me than the clubs and the brunch, turn up. Like I love that shit. Like I love the club and the brunch turn ups that we do out here. But shit, there's another side to me. So I get super creative. Plus, knowing that all these chicks gonna be in the same spot, man, I'm avoiding all that, all them problems. I'm avoiding all that.
But you taking it all on those kind of dates though? Like all the chicks in your rotation?
Yeah, if I'm planning a date, if it's not like some dinner shit, if it's not like dinner shit, you're gonna pick a spot that you think is unique. I usually try and go black owned around here. But if it's not that type of date where you just gonna sit down and it's just some fun shit where you just want to get away from the dinner, or the dinner is just an add-on, like you don't grab something to eat but you really doing this, then yeah, I'm doing that. That's all my dates that I'm planning. Like hell yeah, like cause I'm trying, like two reasons. I'm trying to avoid running into somebody, and I'm trying to show you like there's another side to me than what you already know.
I agree with you on the second. See, I'm different. I'll go to the same spots. Fuck it, like, if I like this spot, you ain't my gal. Yeah, I'll bring the same chick to the same spot.
I respect it. Yeah. That shit is funny though, cause like how you handle the situation that you walk in there and it's the chick, like just what if it's a chick that you brought to that same spot? Like, yeah, she see you now. It's not a shit. It's not like on some he never brought me here shit. It's like, oh, this nigga brought me here too. Yeah. Like you just gonna keep it cordial, keep it moving.
Yeah, sure, you know my girl. Yeah. If I live in this area and you see me in a spot that's where I live, yeah, I'm gonna be in this vicinity. So
that's a fact. Yeah. I feel you. I mean, if it ever happened to me, because like I said, I do go to dinner dates and stuff like I'm with you on that. Like I'm not avoiding it. I ain't ducking my head, tucking my tail, nothing. Like, you know what's up. Like, and if you want to shoot me a text, or if you got some angry comments to make or whatever, we can address that. I love conversation. Like I think that's the best way to like get past that's the best and quickest way to get past shit, right? Have a conversation. I'm cool with that. But you ain't finna just be checking me. Like you say, we ain't together.
I also go off like what the chick like she might like Caribbean music, or one chick might like to drink, or stuff like that.
Yeah, Houston super like multicultural. Like you can get the Caribbean vibes. Like that's because that was the one thing that I loved about moving back to the city, to Houston, was like when I left, it wasn't I don't remember us always being exposed to like those Caribbean vibes and Jamaican food and all that shit in like 2010 and whatnot. Could have been here, I just didn't know about it. But then coming back, I was like, damn, it's in your face. Like you see it. So that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Now, like listen, on that topic of actually like where you taking chicks to go out and stuff, like out of all your roster, are you taking all of them out? Like, are you like every chick that you got that you like dating? Do all of them get to like go on actual dates with you, or some is like certain ones I take out and some we just kick it at the crib?
In the beginning, man, it just depends on what the chick on. Like but to answer your question, no, I don't take them all out on dates. Okay. But like if some like force the issue, I take them on a date, but not to ones that I usually would take on a date. Yeah. Like if it's one that I wouldn't normally take on one, but she forced the issue, I might take her to a spot like that's low key somewhere.
Something chill.
Yeah. But if it's, but most like if those like that, if they don't force the issue, nah, you just come to the crib.
That's it. Chill, yeah. You ain't gonna pass the Addy.
Yeah, no.
I feel you. Like, and I'm kind of the same. So like when I'm with, you know, if I'm getting your number and I'm chopping it up with you and I'm getting to know you via phone, I'm doing all that because I'm eventually gonna take you on a date.
Yeah.
I at least want to see what the first date is about. So all of them will get a first date, and then I get, like I said, like what I just described, I'll get creative on those first dates. You know what I'm saying? But like if I realize that the vibe is off, like it's just weird connection, then yeah, it's like you can pull up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like the vibe, cause like I can like you, like you can be like, okay, she cool people, but the vibe weird, right? There's, you know, there's some kind of tension. You ain't gotta be aggressive tension, but there's tension, right? So I can be like, yo, you can pull up, but like that's probably as far as it's gonna be. But then, like 9 times out of 10, if I'm letting you do that, like come to my place of peace, like we probably had some bomb ass sex, and I probably like it. Like that's just usually the only way you could just keep, unless you my homie, like, and we ain't got no kind of relationship in that way. But like if we just was seeing what was up, if you come into my crib, it's because you, like we on, like we on a level.
See me, I'm real picky about who I'm seeing with, like in these streets. Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you this.
No, I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with you
on your roster. If you have, let's say you got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, your sixes, you be seen, you take them on the same dates, and you be seen with them.
What you mean my sixes though?
Like if you have sixes on your roster, I don't know what you got on your roster now. I don't have a roster.
Yo, sit there loud. No, we both said we got a roster. No,
you talking about past. I'm talking about past.
Yeah, me too. I'm talking about the past too. So on my past roster, on my past roster, you say my 6s, 7s, 8s, 9s.
You got. I'm saying you got 6s.
I'm doing 6s.
All right, you got 6s.
Yeah, and you can't do 7s because it's so 8s and above. I'm picky, son. Like,
so you don't got no 7s. Man, that chick you got at
7. I got a 7.
Let me tell the story.
I knew you was going. I knew you was going.
That chick you got at Chapman and Kirby, what you said was a 7, but I said she was a 5.9. You remember?
Oh yeah. But that don't count. That was just some fun. We was like, yo, I bet you can't get the number type of shit. Yeah. Like that was light. So that ain't on my roster, man. But I thought you was going somewhere else, so cool. But okay, so you asking me, out of all of them numbers, the girls that we saying we rate, 7, 8, 9s, right? Out of all of them, you asking, do I take my 7s? Do I do the same dating with my 7s that I do with like my 9s? Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna like for me, bro.
Or will you be seeing places like will you be seeing places with the 7s like you would the 8, 9, 10s?
Dang, dog. That's a tough one because like I swear, like for me it's like it's like now it's like my mind's working like now I gotta rate every chick I'm thinking about, right? And it's like I don't look at them, I don't be going into like a rating when I'm dating you now, right? Yeah. Like,
but you know which one's the baddest.
I know, oh, for sure. Like you know you got your quality. So to answer the question, like I'm probably not moving the same with the chick that I think is up there for me as the one that I'm just casually like, this is cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to give it a number. I'm not gonna put a number on it. Yeah. But I like from what you're saying, like the ones that I do view as like, yo, this is my standard right here. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like them, man, listen, I'm throwing the book at them. Like this is the Calum, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Then you got the other ones that it's like, okay, this is cool, we can have some fun. I can get creative with my, think of some ideas and stuff like that. But nah, I'm not actually moving the same with all of them if I'm being honest. But like can that change based on like vibes and stuff? Yeah, but initially, nah, if I'm being honest. What about you?
Oh, same way.
So and because you mentioned how you was picky, right? Yeah. So like, are you just like going all out with just your baddest one? Like you got that one, and then the rest of them get that mediocre, or you really got a couple that's up there? And
me, you say you only do what? 7s? No, what you say? 8, 9, 10s?
Yeah, I was like, I'm up there.
I'm the same way. But no, I think I do. I wouldn't treat them the same. Nah.
Yeah.
I still be seen and taken places, but I just wouldn't go all out like I would like the team.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, I'm not saying like we gotta stay in the house. Like when I say the ones you stay in the house, it's like that's why I don't like putting a number, because it's like when you said a chick is 6, like she can be beautiful as hell, right? She can be a 9, like what society would call a 9 or a 10, but her personality could be a 3. Yeah. And it's like, oh, this is trash, right?
What if she's a 10 in the face but can't dress?
You ain't gonna be, I can't, that's my point. So it's like, it's subjective as hell. That's why I say what I call quality versus what I'm like, I'm cool with. That's why I don't, giving a number, I get where we going, but I'm like, when I put a number, I'm like, dang. It's hard for me to just label her 8. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Then one night she pop out, I'm like, ooh, Lord, 9.2, right? Because, you know, chicks got they bust down and they get fly. So like for me, it's more like a vibe. Yeah. So I'll rate a vibe for sure. Yeah. Like a vibe, that vibe 5. I ain't, if I got a 5, 6, 7 vibe, 7 probably, yeah, we can step out. But like if the vibe is just average, we kick it when we kick it. Yeah. If I'm being real. But if it's amazing, man, I'm trying to see you all the time. Yeah. Like if I get a real connection with you, like I had that, yeah, for sure. And I was trying to see her all the time. Anytime she hit me with the pull up, skirt.
How you communicate to your roster when you get a gal, like when you really feeling a chick and you think you about to get in a relationship with her?
When it's over with for everybody else?
Yeah.
Who? So I believe, you know me, I believe in like communicate. I ain't gonna lie.
So you gonna communicate to all of them?
No, I'm about ain't hell no. I ain't making no grand announcement. Yeah. Now, what I'll do, I say it like this. Let's say while I'm going through my dating phase, right? I got one that I really like, and then we got to a point where we talked and we said, yeah, we finna make this shit some real shit, right? If in that process while I'm dating her and I finally say that we about to make this some real shit, if the chicks, you know, that I'm no longer gonna be kicking it with, if they still around, like if I've been stringing them along, we still been texting, we still been kicking it weekly or something, or we still in contact, and it feels like we still got a connection, I'ma owe them that, I ain't gonna lie. However, same scenario, if me and her just start rocking, right, and while we're rocking and I decide that she my chick, but along in that process, these chicks didn't fall to the wayside, like we ain't talked in weeks or months or whatever, and we just fell off and we kind of knew what it was, then I don't owe you nothing. I ain't making no big announcement. I'm only gonna do it if I genuinely know I owe you that respect. If I don't owe you that respect, hell nah. I ain't making no announcement. What about you?
Yeah, the same way.
You ghosting, son. Stop lying. I can look at you and tell, son, you toxic. You had like 5 or 6 chicks call you toxic to your face. I know that's why they called you that.
You a damn lie.
Come on, son.
Nah, but if I'm feeling a chick like that, 9 times out of 10, like everybody I done started like
they didn't fit. Yeah, exactly.
I done started falling back from them. So
you feel like you ain't gotta explain, right?
Yeah, I ain't gotta explain that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like, I ain't gonna lie, like, there's some gray area that could pop up in that, right? Especially with me, like the way I communicate. I told you, like, I don't text often, right? And if when we do text, the connection is there, but we both known for not hitting each other up, and like I feel like she'll feel away, like I'll probably tell that situation. So that's another thing. Like it's about a feeling for me. If I feel like genuinely feel like I don't owe you nothing, and you know what's up, like we ain't got no real friendship, we ain't connected, I don't owe you nothing. But like if I just feel like dang, something there, I'm gonna pay that respect.
Yeah, I probably do the same thing. But if it's a chick I've been talking to for a long time and we ain't never gonna be on that relationship thing, so.
Yeah, cause man, like I said, listen, for me, I try to avoid them F-boy titles and bricks in the windshield and big Facebook and IG posters and all. I try to avoid all that negative stuff that them chicks do. I try to be a reason why not to do that. Like, yo, listen, I'm always in this shit respectfully and amicably. Like, just give me the same respect. So like for me, if I feel like I'm being disrespectful by doing something, I'm going to hurry to switch that around because I don't want you to have, I mean, you can have whatever negative feelings you want because, you know, emotions was evolved, but at the end of the day, you're going to start at a respect level.
Yeah.
So that's how it is for me. But man, listen, real shit. Like, if you single, men and women too. If you single, then go through your rotation till you find somebody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you gonna be single for a long ass time.
That's a fact. Like, I'm not like, don't sit here and waste your time on somebody who's unsure about you, and you sitting there letting your months, your weeks, months, years, and all that shit go by. Like, man, go find somebody that's gonna fuck with you. They out there, trust me. Multiple of them. Like, there's energy out there. This was a fun conversation though, man. Like, so.
I'm just glad everybody see how toxic you are now.
Now you want to switch it all over me. I'm the toxic one now. Well, listen, all I do is meditate, smoke weed, and watch sports. And stay in my house.
No, hell no.
Hey, but listen, man, this is episode 10 of Certified Steppers Podcast. I'm your host, KP. This is my dog, Smooth. We look forward to seeing y'all on the other side, man. Make sure y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. Tell everybody we coming 2021.
You be with them steppers, huh? But you can't step with us. Niggas swear they certified steppers.